Right, guys, let's work through about 3 or 4 problems here from the composite figures. All right, first thing, composite figures are multiple two-dimensional shapes put together. So here we have a rectangle, and you see this rectangle right here, and we have on the outside a half circle. All right, so in our goal is to find the area of the rectangle added to the area of the half circle, call it a day. All right, well, we know is going to be base times height, and then we know the circle is pi times radius squared, and then since we have half a circle, we're going to divide it by 2. So we have 8 times 5, which is 40 centimeters squared, right? Then we have to find out the radius of the circle. Since this side is 5, this length is going to be 5 as well. That's the diameter, so cut that in half. The radius is 2.5. So we're going to do 2.5 squared times, 2.5 squared times pi divided by 2. I'm just going to type all that into the calculator quick because it's got decimals in it already. We're going to have some decimals, and that's all right. Divided by 2. Rounded, this is 9.81 centimeters squared. All right, now we take and add those two together, and we get 49.81 centimeters squared. All right, number 4, it is a square, right? If you think of this whole thing as a square with a quarter of a circle cut out, right? How do I know it's a quarter? Well, from here to here is 10, that's a radius. That's the same radius, so it's 10 and 10, right? So we're going to do the square minus out the quarter circle, right? So that's going to be base times height minus pi r squared divided by 4, again, because it's a quarter. So the area of the square is 20 by 20, which is 400 centimeters squared. And then the radius of the circle is 10. So we have 100 pi over 4, which is 25 pi. So if we do 400 minus 25 times 3.14, we get 321.5 centimeters squared. They try to scare me in the morning. Not good. Not good. So perimeter, right? I didn't talk about perimeter. We got to find perimeter on these ones. We got 8, 5, 8, and then half a circumference, right? So perimeter would be 8 plus 5 plus 8 plus half the circumference. So diameter times pi, cut in half, right? And then add all that stuff up. I'm going to get 28.85, and then that's centimeters. All right, perimeter for this one, right? We have 10, 20 is 30, 10 plus 20 plus 20 plus 10. All right, so we have 10 plus 20 plus 20 plus 10, which is 60. And then we're going to add on a quarter of the circumference, since that's a quarter of a circle. So radius is 10. So then we're going to add on circle. Radius is 10, so diameter is 20 pi. And then we want a quarter of it divided by 20, which is going to be plus 5 pi. So 60 plus 5 times 3.14 gives us 75.7 centimeters. All right. Now we go to The composite figures are finding the area of the shaded region. All right, starting out with just this one, we got ourselves a good old-fashioned rectangle. Subtract out the area of that triangle. That's going to give me the area of that like little pennant flag looking thingy. So 15 times 8 is 120. And then we're going to subtract off the area of the triangle, which is base times height, divided by 2. Well, the base, that side's 8, that side's 8, and the height of the triangle is 7. So when we do base times height over 2, we're going to do 8 times 7 divided by 2. And we get 28. So then we're going to do 120 minus 28, and you get 92, and then we're feet, so feet squared, right? So find the area of the whole thing, subtract out the area of the non-shaded part, and you get your final answer. Good luck.